How are we all doing today? On this particular episode of Cover to Cover, I want to go and look at a book perhaps that sometimes when we're in isolation, we might want to read something very lighthearted. We might want to read something theological. We might want to read something that grows us in a certain way. Today, what I want to offer us is for those of us who enjoy history, in particular Christian history, but want something that is at the same time practical for us and would really kind of shape how we're supposed to live in modern 2020 as believers. Today I want to recommend a work of history by the late great Larry Hurtado, and this is called Destroyer of the Gods. This is deceptively awesome. And I say deceptively awesome because when you heard the word history text, you probably went, oh, that's probably boring. Not here. This is awesome. This is an excellent book for anyone who wants to know in a very academic, but also very accessible and engaging read how the early Christian church was able to navigate within the Roman historical culture, but also overcome it and overcome how they were to navigate the culture of Roman religion and how they eventually overthrew it. You know, we often wonder and have questions about how did these early Christians of very small means and very limited numbers end up overthrowing a system like the Romans? How did they go about it? What were their methods? What did they do with other people and within their own congregations? How did they eventually throw over something that powerful? And you know, it's a daunting question. This book answers it, and not just answers it adequately, but answers it over and above and does a fantastic job. If you were to look at my copy of Destroyer of the Gods, it is highlighted all the way through. There's tons of notes on the margin. I cannot say more about this book. If you're wanting a really good work of history, if that's your thing, if that's what you're into, and you want to know how that question of how the early Christians were able to navigate and actually thrive and overcome the system of Roman religion, this is unbelievably good. Get a copy of it, read it, tell me that you read it. I'd love to talk to you about it. This has been Cover to Cover with Pastor Stephen.